Hello everyone, welcome to Analytics with Asmi. Vlookup is most useful and important function in Excel. You can use Vlookup in so many different scenarios. When it comes to Vlookup, there are two different ways to use it. First is exact match and second is approximate match. Today we'll see these two. First you must understand what Vlookup is and how it can be useful. So Vlookup stands for vertical lookup. Syntax is it contains four parameters: VLOOKUP in bracket value, the value you want to look up. This is the first argument. Second argument is a range in which you want to find the value and return the value. Third, third argument is a column number, or you can say it is an index number. The number of a column within your defined range that contains the return value. And the last argument is true or false. 0 or false is for exact match. If you want to find the exact match, you can write as 0 or false. And if you want a approximate match, then you should write 1 or true. Now let's see with the examples. Now here you can see we have a two table. This is the employee table where we have a three columns: ID, name and department. So this is a lookup table. So sometimes this is present in the same sheet and sometimes it is present in a different sheet. Okay, so here we have to find this a department, okay, for each ID. So we are going to use here the VLOOKUP function. But if you want to find it manually, how you can do that? Here the ID is 17, so you will look for the 17. So this is the 17 and then we have to find a department, then you will look for the department. Now we can see that for the 17 the department is ID, but it is more tedious when you have lot of rows. Okay, so we are going to use here the VLOOKUP function. Okay, so when you start with the any function in Excel, you have to start with is equal to. So we'll write here is equal to VLOOKUP, tap to select. Here you can see we have a four arguments. First is lookup value. So lookup value means for which value we have to find. So here we are going to find for the 17. Okay, so it is present in H column and row number 5. So I will select this. It's coming at H5. Okay, then give comma. Next is table array, or we can call it as a range. So in this table range we have to find. So we have to select the whole range here. Okay, including the headers. So I am selecting including the headers, all the range. Okay, now I will use F4 to lock it, then give comma. The third argument is column index number. So here when you look for a any value, you have to look from left to right. So index is start from first column, which is ID index 1. For name it is index 2 and for the department it is index 3. So we have to find it for the department, so index will be 3. So I'm writing here 3 comma. Then we have to tell, if you want to find the exact match, you can write false or 0, and if you want to approximate match, then you have to write true or 1. So here we are going to find for a exact match. That's why I am writing here 0 and bracket complete. Now hit enter. Now here you can see we are getting the same department, which is IT. Okay, this is 17 and department is IT. Now we will flash fill it. So within 1 minute we completed this table. This is how the basic VLOOKUP we can use. Now few things to remember in a VLOOKUP. First is the VLOOKUP function can only look at the column to the right of a lookup value. Means we have seen that we have searched for the department which was present to the right of a lookup value. If it is present on the left hand side of that lookup value, then we can't use the VLOOKUP function. Okay, it always searches in the leftmost column of a table array and returns a value from a column to the right. So we have to search in the table array, okay, for the range which is present in the right hand side only. Okay, so if the column is present to the left hand side, then we can't use the VLOOKUP function. So this is the biggest limitation of a VLOOKUP function. So in the interviews also they might ask you what are the disadvantage of a VLOOKUP function, then you must point this and you note it down. and you must tell this answer to the interviewer. Okay. Second is the VLOOKUP function is case insensitive. Third is use true for a approximate match and false for a exact match. Fourth thing is when searching for the approximate match, make sure the data in the lookup column is sorted in a ascending order. So this is also one more disadvantage of a VLOOKUP. Then fifth is if VLOOKUP value is not found, then NA error is written. So here we have to use the error handling techniques. Nested VLOOKUP we have to use here. Okay, so these are the 5 important things you must remember. Now let's see another example for better clarity. Here we can see we have a lookup table present in another sheet. Here we can see we have a 3 columns, part number, description and a price. And here in another sheet we have to find the description and unit price for these part numbers. So these are the lookup values and these columns are present on the right hand side of these lookup values. So we are using here the lookup formula. If it would have present here in the A column, then we can't use the VLOOKUP function. Okay, hope this is clear to you. Now to write a VLOOKUP function, we have to start with the is equal to here. We are writing is equal to. Then we are writing VLOOKUP. Tap to select. Here we can see we have a 4 arguments again. First is the lookup value. So our lookup value will be this. B column and row number 5. Okay, so I am selecting this B5, then comma, then we have to see the table array or a range. Now this time the range is present in another sheet. So we'll go to this catalog, next sheet. Okay, and here you can see here in the formula bar also we are getting the catalog here because we have opened the another sheet, and here we will select our range. So we'll select here Control Shift and down to select the whole range. Then we'll press F4 to lock. Then we have to find the description. So which is the second column. So index will be 2 here, and we have to find the exact match. That's why we are writing here 0 and bracket complete and hit enter. Now here we can see we got the description. We will flash fill it. Now we can see here we are getting a NA, which is error. So this number is not present in this catalog. Now let's check if this number is present or not. So number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move here and here do Control F, and here we'll write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll find here, and we are not getting here. That's means it is not present. Okay. Now how to handle this NA here, error here. To remove the error here, we have to use the error handling method. So we are going to use if NA here. Okay, so go to the formula bar here. Here you type if NA, which is a conditional formula. So select this if NA, tap to select. Okay, and here we are writing the condition. If it is true, then it should return this, and if it is false, then it should return comma not present. So it should be in inverted comma complete and bracket complete. Now what we have written, we have used the if NA method. It is a error handling method, if NA formula. If it is true, then it should return the description. If it is not present, then it should write as a not present here. Okay, so we have used the conditional clause here. Hit enter, and if we flash fill it now, here you can see it is written as a not present. Okay, this is how we can handle the errors. Same thing we'll do for the unit price. Here we are going to find again the unit price. We'll write here is equal to lookup VLOOKUP, tap to select. Then we'll select the lookup value here, which is B5, comma. Then we'll move to the catalog sheet, and here we are going to use the table, whole table, including the header. Press Ctrl Shift down to select whole table. Then press F4 to lock. Then we have to find for the unit price, which is a third column. So we are writing here 3 as an index. Then writing the 0 because we want the exact match. and hit enter. Now if we flash fill it, we are again getting here the NA. So we will write here the same formula here. So we'll go here and here we'll write if NA, tap to select, and here if it is true it should return the unit price, then if it is not, then it should return not present. It should be in inverted comma. Okay, bracket complete and hit enter. Now if we flash fill it now, you can see we are getting the not present here. So this is how VLOOKUP function is used. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Now let's see quickly what is a VLOOKUP approximate match. Now what is the difference between these two? We use the approximate match when your lookup value is not looking exactly same in a table. Now what do you mean by that? Now here you can see in the social media app by age, here lower end of the age and higher end of the age is given. So here age band is given 0 to 10, 11 to 20 like that. And then app column is given and hours per day. Now here we have to find the app preference and hours per day for this age. Okay, now this age band is given and we have here it is given the age. So we have to look in this age band and we have to put the VLOOKUP values here. Okay, so same formula we are going to use here. We'll write here is equal to VLOOKUP, tap to select. Here this is our lookup value selected B16, comma, then table array will be the same. We'll select this table including the headers, F4 to lock it, comma, then index will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, for the app preference it will be 3. So we are writing here 3, and as we want the approximate match here, we are going to use here the true. Okay, tap to hit. Now here it is given true approximate match, tap to select it, true, and bracket complete and hit enter. Now here you can see for the age 56 it is showing the Facebook. Now this is the range 51 to 60. 56 is coming in this range 51 to 60, and for that app is given Facebook. So it is correct. Now we will flash fill it. Okay, same thing we will do for the hours per day. So here again we'll write is equal to VLOOKUP, tap to select, then we'll select the lookup value here, comma, select the whole table including the headers, F4 to lock, comma, here we are going to find the hours per day. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth column. So we'll write here 4, and as we are finding the approximate match, so we are writing here 1. Okay, you can write 1 or true, anything is fine. Bracket complete and hit enter. Now here you can see we are getting the 6. Okay, we'll flash fill it. And now if we see here for the 56 age, 51 to 60 it is getting hours per day is 6. So the value is correct. So this is how we can use the exact match and the approximate match. Hope this is clear to you. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.